Good morning, cruises. So, I've done a couple of things since the last video. Went to go see Curious Case of the Dog of the Nighttime, which is a play about autistic teenager and the experiences that he has going on an adventure to try to solve a mystery. The title, it's based on a book. The title of the book is the same thing. The title is based on a Sherlock Holmes reference, so it makes sense that he's going on an adventure trying to solve a mystery. The play was an interesting story. It was fine, but really what was interesting about it was just the setting in general was awesome. They do neat stuff with lights and with the staging, and there's a puppy at the end. Spoiler. Uh, there's a puppy at the end, and it's a real life puppy, and the whole audience goes nutso for the real life puppy. They could have done anything and then ended with a real life puppy. That's the lesson right there. Those of you all out there writing a show or trying to figure out how to end something, puppy on stage. And I also went to go see Come From Away, which is a musical based on the real life story of what happened on September 11th in a small town called Gander in Newfoundland, Canada. And it had an enormous airport, and it's used to for in emergencies. And so it was a place where they brought in, I think, the 38 planes and that day. And so it is the story of that and what happened. And as an American watching in that theater them tell the story of September 11th, definitely cried a lot. But it was great. It was incredibly well done. I see why it won Olivier's. It won the Olivier for best musical just a couple of days before I saw it. It was a great show. But I'm not here to talk about the shows. What I want to talk about is the amazing thing that I learned going to go see those two shows, which I hope to take as a lesson for all future shows, which is don't waste your time standing in line at the bar to go get yourself a drink or some wine gums, both of which you should do. You should get drinks and wine gums. But I thought I was being smart the first time I went, and I got a drink, and then he said, "Would you like one for the interval?" And I figured out by context he means intermission. They call it the interval here instead of intermission. By the way, Come From Away does not have an interval. But I bought a drink in advance, and like they have it out for you and it's ready to go. It's like, yes, this is great. I only had to fight through an enormous crowd to get into the bar, but I didn't have to queue for the line of the bar because my drink was already waiting on the sidebar. Yay! But as it turns out, you can order your drinks and your wine gums and everything else you need in life from the seat. Like, there's little menus, and you just kind of look through them, decide what you want, and then you just hold it up in the air. You're like, hey, come and get me. And somebody comes rushing over, and they're like, what can we get you, sir? And you order drinks and candy and food and whatnot, and then they swipe your card and they bring it to you. No more standing in line. Figure this out. Do it this way from now on, America. Don't make people go stand in line and buy drinks in advance at intermission that are kind of watered down because they had to make so many of them that by this they started with yours. But yeah, anyway, no. Just have people come running drinks. It was great. I plan to do that for everything now. But seriously, rush tickets are fun. They're an interesting way to get seating. On the day of, you have to have a little app, and you just keep poking at your phone until you, hey, yay, I got tickets, or no, you did not win tickets. And then you pay the 15 or 20 or 25 pounds or whatever it is to get seats. And that way, even if you're at work, like I am, at 10 o'clock in the morning, you don't have to be standing in line. You can just use the app. So, lesson learned. Just wave the little sign. Have somebody come over and order your drinks. Also, they don't have the playbill here. You have to pay for a program, and it's like £4 or £5, which is like halfway towards a double or most of the way, like towards a single. So just get another drink, and you don't have to buy a program. But it does. It's kind of rough not having a playbill. But yeah, no, it's a program or nothing. None of these places give out free playbills. In the States, of course, we just have the playbill, and it's full of ads. But you get all the information you need about the show and who co-designed it and who choreographed it, and how many different people have played the various kids because they grow up, or whatever. All of that information is free and given to you in the playbill. Here you have to pay like £4 or £5, and you get it as a program. So yeah, I just got a drink or another thing of wine gums. Anyway, that's my story. I love you guys.